Good morning. Welcome to the Marshall County Board of Supervisors Annual Organization Meeting here at 8:30 at the courthouse. Board encourages the public to remain engaged and activate via Zoom. We have that option. Still do this year. The Board of Supervisors welcomes comments to the public during the time allowed for discussion or requested to approach the podium. Use the microphone to state your name for the recording and your address for the record, and limit the time used to present your remarks in order that others may be given the opportunity to speak. The normal process of any agenda is for the chair to read the item from the agenda. The board is given an opportunity to comment on the issue and or place a motion on the floor. An opportunity for discussion may be presented, at which time the public may participate, and roll call will follow. Start with the roll call, please.
Heil,
Yes.
Goodman,
Yes.
Hibbs,
Yes.
And could you all please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. Do we have a motion to approve or modify the annual organization meeting agenda?
I'll make a motion that we approve the annual organization meeting agenda as presented.
I'll second that.
We have a motion and a second. Do we have any discussion? Roll call, please.
Heil,
Yes.
Goodman,
Yes.
Hibbs,
Yes.
Number 5, select Board of Supervisor Chair and Vice Chair for 2025.
Would you like to be chair, Kevin?
No.
Not yet?
I'll nominate Jared Heil for chair.
I'll decline. Is there a
You do
second?
such a great job.
Thank you. Thank you. I will decline unless there's a
Well,
second.
I'll second that for discussion purposes,
okay,
and
so
now
there's
you can.
Motion and a second. I would like Carol to be the chair, and I've enjoyed being chair, no doubt about it, but I think Carol will do an excellent job, and I'm ready to pass the torch. I've done it for a couple years.
I'm totally good with that.
I appreciate all the work you've done, and you've done a great job. If you're wanting to step down, I would be willing to, but I would also be happy to have you keep the chairmanship as well.
Well, does anyone have a hot potato? No. Well, good. I think it's a good time to pass the torch on, move along. So that's what I'd like to see. Do we necessarily need we have a motion and a second, so do we need a vote to approve or deny me?
Well, we can amend that
Yeah.
motion,
All right.
so.
Yeah. I'll amend it to the chair. I nominate Carol Hibbs.
And I'll second that. I'm wondering, can we do chair and vice chair at the same time?
Yes.
Yeah, so if Jarrett is willing to be vice chair, let's amend the motion to include chair, vice chair, and move forward with that.
I'll second that.
You got all that? Uh-huh. Okay.
All right. The amended motion is a motion for Carol Hibbs as chair, Jarrett Heil vice chair. Do we have any? And we have a second. And do we have any further discussion? Roll call, please.
Heil,
Yes.
Goodman,
Yes.
Hibbs,
Yes.
We do not need to move seats for this meeting, but
But next meeting.
we can do it for the next meeting. So now it's all yours, Carol.
Okay. So we have the consent agenda, approve the Board of Supervisors appointments beginning January 1st, 2025. One-year terms. It's as presented on the agenda. Do I need to enter all of those into the record verbally? As presented on the agenda. Also reappoint Tyler Kelly as Marshall County Planning and Zoning Director, Sanitarian and Weed Commissioner with term expiring 12/31/2025. Approval of official newspapers for the calendar year 2025, which would be the Times Republican in Marshalltown and Mid-Iowa Enterprise and State Center. And that is the end of the consent agenda. I would entertain a motion to approve the consent agenda.
I'll make the motion to approve the consent agenda.
I'll second that.
We have a motion and a second. Any discussion on the items on the consent agenda? If not, roll call vote, please.
Heil,
Yes.
Goodman,
Yes.
Hibbs,
Yes. Next item on the agenda is we have a resolution 2025-0001, construction evaluation resolution. I'm not sure what this,
So I'm just going to share, we've talked with Jarrett last year to shorten up our meetings. This will make them similar to several of the cities where the attachments will have the resolutions. This is one that we adopt each year for construction evaluation.
I see.
It's just an ongoing one. Really, all of these are an every year.
ordinary business.
Yes,
Yeah.
just, most of them are so that Paul can do his thing. A few of them, one of them is also for Tyler, so he can do his thing.
Okay. Okay,
The
so,
one that we're on is.
It's Tyler's.
Yeah, it's mostly animal confinements and stuff.
Yes, that is
yeah,
Tyler's.
I can see the attachment
Yeah,
here,
yeah.
Yeah. So if anyone has any questions about these resolutions, they're on the agenda attachments. So I would entertain a motion to adopt.
I move that we adopt the resolution 2025-001, construction evaluation resolution.
I'll second that.
Okay, any other discussion or questions? Roll call vote, please.
Heil,
Yes.
Goodman,
Yes.
Hibbs,
Yes. Moving on, resolution 2025-002, 0002, moving permits. I would entertain a motion to adopt this resolution.
I'll make the motion to adopt resolution 2025-0002, moving permits.
I'll second that.
Okay, discussion.
This is just the resolution that lists the people that will be issuing oversized, overweight, moving permits in my office, and it is myself, Bruce Deacon, Lisa Reeder, Jill Tompkins.
Okay, and again, the attachment is on the agenda in the agenda center. Any other discussion or questions for Paul? Roll call vote, please.
Heil,
Yes.
Goodman,
Yes.
Hibbs,
Yes. Moving on to item 10, resolution 2025-0003, blanket road closure. I would entertain a motion.
I move that we adopt resolution 2025-003, the blanket road closure.
I'll second.
Okay. Discussion.
This is just a resolution that authorizes me to make a road closure without board action. And we can talk about it with, with the board, and it just basically means if there's an emergent situation, I can close the road.
Okay. Any other questions or discussion? Roll call vote, please.
Heil,
Yes.
Goodman,
Yes.
Hibbs,
Yes. Item number 11, resolution 2025-0004, certificate of completion. Is there a motion to adopt?
I'll make the motion to adopt resolution 2025-0004, certificate of completion.
I'll second that.
Okay.
This resolution authorizes me to accept a construction project on behalf of the board, and, that it is within the plans and specifications that we had to work from.
Any other questions or discussion for Paul? Roll call vote, please.
Heil,
Yes.
Goodman,
Yes.
Hibbs,
Yes. Item number 12, resolution 2025-0005, erect embargo signs. Is there a motion to adopt?
I'll move that we adopt resolution 2025-005, the erect embargo signs.
I'll second that.
Okay.
This resolution just lets me put weight limits on roadways. Sometimes that's just temporary in nature. If I'm going to do a permanent weight restriction embargo, I will bring it in front of the board if we're going to sign it with the intent of leaving it, permanent.
Permanently. Okay. Any questions or discussion on this? Roll call vote, please.
Heil,
Yes.
Goodman,
Yes?
Hibbs,
Yes. Item number 13, Title VI Non-Discrimination Agreement, Annual. Is there a motion on this?
Yeah, I'll make the motion to
Adopt?
adopt the Title VI non-discrimination agreement.
I will second that.
Okay. Any discussion, explanation of this?
This is a DOT exercise that Paul and I went through the beginning of 2023 with a very nice gentleman that came and helped us through this. This is posted out on our bulletin board, but it does need annual approval by the Board of Supervisors. It was a very exciting and riveting exercise.
And again, the text of it is in the attachment on the agenda. Okay.
Yes.
Any other questions or discussion about this? Roll call vote, please.
Heil,
Yes.
Goodman,
Yes?
Hibbs,
Yes. Item number 14, approve Marshall County discrimination disclaimer. Marshall County discrimination disclaimer. No person shall be excluded from the receipt of services or benefits, and no employee shall be discriminated against on the basis of race, creed, color, national origin, sex, sexual orientation, gender identity, age, religious or political affiliation, and physical or mental disability, consistent with applicable state and federal policies and regulations. Any incident of discrimination should be reported. Violation of the non-discrimination policy may result in disciplinary action, which can include reprimand, suspension, or dismissal from employment, and may also subject the violator to administrative or civil liability. Is there a motion to adopt this?
Approve.
We're approving this? Okay.
Well, I'll make the motion to approve the Marshall County discrimination disclaimer.
I'll second that.
Okay, any discussion, questions?
This is actually something that's been around for a very long time, like 1964, I believe, when I looked back. And so this is just something, another annual thing that we need to do.
All right, thank you. Roll call vote, please.
Heil,
Yes.
Goodman,
Yes?
Hibbs,
Yes. Public forum. Time set aside for the public to make comments on the topic of county business other than those listed on the agenda. No action will be taken on any of these topics brought up in the public forum. Anyone on Zoom? Okay. And if no one wants to talk right now, then we'll do number 16, adjournment. The next regular session is next at 9 a.m.
Yeah.
today at the courthouse. So we'll adjourn this meeting and actually begin our next regular meeting at 9 a.m. today, January 2nd. If there's no further business to come before the board, this meeting is adjourned
8:46.
at 8:46.
You didn't think maybe I had a